Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most thrilling and challenging circuits in the world of Formula One, Baku City Circuit in Azerbaijan. Known for its high-speed straights, tight corners and unforgiving walls, this track has delivered some of the most memorable moments in recent F1 history. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a newcomer to the sport, this guide will help you understand the intricacies of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, breaking down each of its 20 turns in detail. So, buckle up and let's get started. Before we dive into the turns, let's take a moment to appreciate the layout of the Baku City Circuit. Situated in the heart of Azerbaijan's capital, the circuit spans 6.003 kilometers, making it the second longest track on the F1 calendar. It combines tight, technical sections with some of the longest straights in Formula One, resulting in a unique mix of challenges for the drivers. The backdrop of Baku's historical architecture contrasts sharply with the modern spectacle of Formula One, offering a stunning visual experience alongside the on-track action. Now, let's break down the track turn by turn. Turn 1. Azadlik Avenue. Turn 1, also known as Azadlik Avenue, is where the race begins. This 90-degree left-hand corner is approached after the long start-finish straight, where drivers reach speeds exceeding 340 km/h. The braking zone is critical here, as it's the first real test of the race. Drivers must decelerate quickly from top speed to around 100 km/h, carefully navigating the corner while ensuring they maintain momentum for the short sprint to Turn 2. Getting Turn 1 right sets the tone for the rest of the lap. Turn 2, Istiglaliat Street. Following the exit from Turn 1, drivers face Turn 2, another 90-degree left-hander. Istiglaliat Street demands precision, especially in the opening laps when the tires are still cold. The key here is a smooth exit, as it leads directly onto one of the circuit's DRS zones. A good run out of Turn 2 can make or break overtaking opportunities down the next straight. Turn 3, Gashimov Street. Turn 3, located on Gashimov Street, is the first right-hander of the lap. It's another 90-degree corner, similar in nature to Turns 1 and 2. The challenge here lies in the approach, as drivers are coming off a high-speed straight. Maintaining speed through Turn 3 is essential for setting up a smooth line into Turn 4. Turn 4, Pushkin Street. Turn 4, Pushkin Street mirrors Turn 3 in both angle and difficulty. It's a sharp right-hander, requiring drivers to balance throttle and steering input perfectly. The exit of Turn 4 is crucial as it leads into a short straight, where positioning the car correctly can make a significant difference in lap time. Turn 5 and 6, Asneft Square. Turns 5 and 6 form a tight left-right chicane known as Asneft Square. These corners are slower compared to the previous ones, with the approach speed around 200 km/h, reducing to about 80 km/h through the chicane. Precision is key here. Too much speed, and you risk hitting the barriers, and you lose precious time. This section demands a clean, rhythmical flow to set up for the high-speed run toward Turn 7. Turn 7, 8 and 9, Old City. Now we enter the most famous part of the Baku City Circuit, the Old City section, comprising Turns 7, 8 and 9. Turn 7 is a sharp right-hander that demands precision and quick reflexes. As drivers approach Turn 8, they face one of the tightest corners on the entire F1 calendar. This left-hand turn is incredibly narrow, leaving no room for error. Turn 9 immediately follows, with a slight kink to the right, making this sequence a true test of skill. The Old City section is notorious for catching out even the most experienced drivers, and any mistake here can be catastrophic. Turns 10 and 11, Martyrs Lane. Exiting the Old City, drivers approach Turns 10 and 11. Turn 10 is a sweeping left-hander that leads directly into Turn 11, a sharper right-hand corner. The challenge here lies in maintaining speed through Turn 10 while preparing to brake for Turn 11. The barriers are close, and the track narrows, making precision and car control paramount. A good exit from Turn 11 is essential, as it sets up the high-speed run down to Turn 12. Turn 12, Highland Stretch. Turn 12, known as the Highland Stretch, is a sweeping left-hander that offers a brief moment of relief after the technical Old City section. Drivers must be careful here, as they are still accelerating out of Turn 11. The corner is taken at full throttle, with speeds reaching up to 240 km/h. The key here is maintaining momentum while preparing for the downhill section that follows. Turns 13 and 14, Caspian Sweep. Turns 13 and 14 form the Caspian Sweep, a pair of fast left-handers that guide drivers downhill toward the sea. These corners are taken at speeds around 260 km/h, with drivers needing to be fully committed to their line. The challenge lies in the fact that Turn 14 tightens slightly, making it easy to run wide. Getting these corners right is crucial for carrying speed onto the final straight section of the track. Turns 15 and 16, Final Curtain. Turns 15 and 16, Collectively known as the final curtain are the last significant corners before the long flat-out section to the finish line. Turn 15 is a tricky left-hander with a slight downhill entry, making it easy to lock up the brakes. Drivers need to be cautious, especially as the barriers on the outside can punish even the smallest mistake. Turn 16 is another left-hander, but it's more open, allowing drivers to get back on the throttle early. A strong exit from turn 16 is crucial for maximizing speed down the final sector. Turns 17 and 18, the kinks. Turns 17 and 18 are more than just minor kinks in the road, they are crucial for setting up the final dash to the finish. These gentle right-hand bends are taken flat out at speeds upwards of 300 km/h, with drivers keeping their foot firmly on the throttle. Though these turns might seem straightforward, they require absolute precision in steering to maintain the optimal racing line and ensure maximum speed. Even the slightest deviation can cause the car to lose aerodynamic efficiency or unsettle the balance, which could compromise the run down the long straight that follows. Maintaining momentum through turns 17 and 18 is essential, as any reduction in speed here could leave drivers vulnerable to overtakes in the DRS zone approaching the finish line. Turns 19 and 20, the final sprint. Turns 19 and 20 mark the final challenge on the Baku City Circuit before drivers cross the start-finish line. These are high-speed right-hand bends, similar in nature to turns 17 and 18, but with an even greater emphasis on maintaining top speed. By this point in the lap, cars are often reaching speeds close to 350 km/h. Turn 19 is the first of these bends, with turn 20 following almost immediately after. Both are taken flat out, and the key is to minimize any steering input to avoid scrubbing off speed. The DRS zone is just after turn 20, making this the prime location for overtaking maneuvers. Drivers must ensure they exit turn 20 at maximum speed, as it sets them up for either a defensive move or an aggressive pass as they head toward the finish line. This section is all about precision and focus. There's no room for error, as any misjudgment can either make or break a driver's lap, especially in the final stages of the race. And that wraps up our detailed guide to the Baku City Circuit in Azerbaijan. This track is a true test of skill, bravery, and precision, with its unique combination of tight corners and high-speed straights. It's no wonder that the Azerbaijan Grand Prix has quickly become a fan favorite, delivering some of the most exciting races in recent years. Whether you're watching from home or lucky enough to be at the circuit, understanding the challenges of each turn will undoubtedly enhance your appreciation of the race. If you enjoyed this track guide, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth content on your favorite circuits. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching.